Welcome to the Basics of Excel Part 3. In this third video, we are creating a scatter plot and will apply correct formatting. We are working with data from the chemistry lab where we have measured the absorbance values for different cobalt solutions. With these values, we are trying to create a calibration curve, which is a plot of absorbance over concentration. We need to highlight the data we want represented in the graph, and then at the top ribbon we click on Insert, and then we go to the chart options and pick the scatter plot one. As soon as we click on the icon, Excel creates the graph with the values in the left-hand column presented as x-axis. For basic formatting, we click on the green plus next to the chart and untick chart title and untick grid lines to remove these elements. We do need axis titles, so we tick that one. We can see that the text box for the y-axis is highlighted, and an easy way to enter text there is to go to the top and just type in any word that we would like in there. In this case, we type absorbance and press enter, and that will take it into the text box. To label our x-axis, we want concentration on there, and in fact we want exactly the title of the column from our table. So we can do that when we go to that cell, press Ctrl C in that cell, and then we go back to our text box for axis title. We can highlight axis title, and then we just press Ctrl V, and Excel has put concentration in mole per liter correctly formatted into the text box. We have taken care of some basic formatting, but in order to create a calibration curve, we need to add a trend line. So we click on the chart area, go back to that green plus, and check the chart elements. At the bottom next to the trend line is a little arrow, so we click on that, which gives us more options, and then again we click on more options. Automatically, Excel has put a trend line into our graph and has opened up a tab with formatting options for the trend line. We can see that Excel has chosen a linear trend line, which is what we need, but we also need to have it constrained through 0, so we need to click on Set Intercept at 0, and we also want the equation of the line presented in the graph. Excel often puts the text box with the equation of the line either on top of the trend line or very close to it, and to achieve a cleaner look we can move it around in our graph to anywhere we like. We have now created a calibration curve with the required elements, but we might want to look at a few more formatting options. Specifically, I would like to make the trend line look differently, change it from a dotted line to a proper line. So I click on the trend line and it does open the tab with Format Trend Line. I click on the paint bucket and then choose Solid Line. I notice that this has changed the color of the dots, but still hasn't created the type of line that I had in mind. So I need to go down the options. Under Dash Type, I can click on the solid line and then adjust the thickness under Width. Similarly, I can format all the different chart elements until the finished graph has the desired look. Hopefully you found this helpful. Thanks for watching.